bank, been in very good form, but in Noble and Graham, they have two very experienced lads for just the type of conditions that I think we're going to see here this afternoon. And John Woods, of course, at standoff, he's been in very fine form, scoring tries, running off the pack. But one of the Hull players who can certainly run off the pack and score tries is Garry Schofield, number 3. He has resolved, thankfully, his contractual problems with Hull and teams up with ex-Welsh Rugby Union star Gary Pearce in the centre. And after there, Lee Crooks, Windley, McCrae. The 6th tackle, well, that's a good high one. Well, he's lost it. Yes, has he scored? Yes. Well, I think that ball hovered in the wind. It hovered in the wind. And it looks very, very much like a very snap try there. Really opportunist try, an opportunist kick there from Lee Crooks.
Number 12, Tracy Lazenby.
And this is what the starter all really wanted. It's a beautiful kick here from Lee Crooks, but just watch it as the two Bradford defenders don't know what to do. A little bit of indecision. Tracy Lazenby straight down and on it.
And already it looks as if Red Arcoy is being led off the field. But it's a goal. Gary Pearce, 2 points. Scored a lot of points with Llanelli, 420 last season for a club record. But that's the score, 6 points to 2 for Hull now, thanks to that Tracy Lazenby try. And as we thought, but John Sharp, good young footballer, just making his way in the game with Hull. Holmes. Well, unfortunate there for the Hull prop, but play on. Well done by Terry Holmes. Oh, and a good ball, beautiful ball to Ford. He's got some space. Don't think he'll just get in. No, good tackle there. Excellent cover tackle by number 12, Tracy Lazenby. But a nice pass there from Terry Holmes. And Phil Ford looking a little bit disconsolate with himself, but I don't think the turf underneath was almost a Rugby Union release of the ball there in the tackle that the referee allowed. Hull now then, got the overlap. Campbell. Oh, well, was it necessary? But he's in. No, forward pass. Good piece of opportunism there from Paul Eastwood. Garry Schofield, I think, knows. He's having a good laugh with Mr. Berry. No problem.
Well, some you get and some you don't get, and this was very unlucky for Hull here. It looked to try all over here. Gary Campbell, look at the pass, just watch whether it's straight or not. Very debatable. Mr. Berry's on the spot. About that way, and you see, this is what we was talking about, this ground being banked, and it runs, and the ball does tend to come forward after it, it goes behind the line. I think the next score, Ray, also in this game is very, very vital, because if Hull just do happen to score, I think they'll have that little bit of breathing space which is required in a cup tie like this.
Yes, typical cup tie stuff. Usually say it takes forwards to get you to a final and backs to win you a final. Well, there's another mistake. Is the master poacher in there, Garry Schofield? Yes, he is. How many times have we seen Garry Schofield do this, and the delight of those Hull fans. We saw him take 5 tries in the Test series. He picks them up regularly, and that's his 15th try of the season. The master poacher.
And Garry Schofield here, you can't believe it here. He miskicks the ball, actually. It doesn't go nowhere near where he wants it to go. Phil Ford thinks about it. No, I don't want it, you have it. And Schofield doesn't miss chances like this. Ooh, like quick as a flash.
And another. Good heel there from Noble. Well, a penalty. Mick Crane, I think, a little bit disconcerted. You can strike at the ball. The man who is the marker, once the ball is placed on the floor, you can strike at the ball and hope to get it back to your own side, but really, I think Mick Crane was alleged to be striking before the ball had touched the ground.
They really look now, though, Bradford way, as though they need a leader, and at this moment, as I speak, it's absolutely belting it down with rain, and that'll not make it any easier for Bradford.
Oh, interception! He's away. Who is it again? No need to say. Garry Schofield comes up with a huge grin on his face. How many times out of the blue does this man come up with a try? It's something for those Hull fans to shout about in the pouring rain here. Beautifully taken.
Well, Christmas comes but once a year, and Garry Schofield is here again. Whips the ball, reads it perfectly. He's on his way, you don't need to worry. Christmas has come early for him. It's come early for Hull as well.
Yes, good over, but both packs have been nicely kept apart. Holmes. Straining to get going. He knows Bradford have only got 12 minutes to go in this half, and a penalty now. I don't think it's worth going for goal. They certainly need tries. I don't think 2 points on the board would be much use, and Noble agrees. 5 yards then from the Hull line. At last, something from Bradford. Holmes to Jazovic. He's the man, he's the one who could do it. Good pass to Terry Holmes, and a better pass. Yes! He's in, no he's not. Referee Mr. Berry declares Brian Noble inches short. Yes, there he is. There's the try. Brentley looks, I think. Opportunist try there, Steve Bond or Brentley, just can't tell at the moment who was underneath there, but it's young Brentley there, number 15, acknowledging the roar of the crowd. And John Woods, should be a simple kick, and it is. Now then, can Bradford suddenly come back, Alan?
Well,
and another one, that's the third time, a little bit of indiscipline in this Hull side. So here's an opportunity then. 10 yards from this Hull line. Northern, 8 points adrift, a semi-final spot at stake.
I think, Ray, if Bradford can score here, it'll throw the cat amongst the pigeons and we'll really have a good finish.
That's a good ball to Bond. Oh, but he needed some support on his elbow. Donlan. 5 minutes to go. Bradford looking for the try and a goal. Must put pressure on Hull. Oh, good run. Oh, nice slip by Holmes to forward. Oh, it's a bad one, and just look who it is. It's that man, Garry Schofield again. Well, is this going to be his hat-trick? Yes, he's got the legs on him. What a performance and what a try. Magnificent effort. Well, there'll be some drinks done there in the Hull taverns tonight for this lad. Who would have expected on a day like this, in conditions like this, that Garry Schofield would have got a hat-trick, but that's as good a try as we'll see all season. Opportunism at its best. Time now, 20 points to 8 for Hull. Yes, Terry Holmes not retiring. when the ball has been put in, you've got to go back behind your scrum. Now what will Hull do? Will they waste time in injury time here with a kick at goal? Or put it to touch? No, put it to touch.
I think the way Hull are playing, Ray, they fancy the chances of putting some more points on the board. They look as though they're going through the Bradford defence very easy.
Well, it's these big forwards, Alec, and I think no praise can be too high for these two prop forwards, Tomlinson and Dannett. They've really done a good job in midfield.
I think the Hull pack as a six have played exceptionally well. They've done the basics right. They've come here, they've done their homework, and really they've won the match very easily.
Oh, good dummy, but couldn't hold the ball. Two minutes of injury time, and Hull's nice to see them still looking for another try. Holmes to put the ball in. Oh, that's a good push. But Holmes has it. Penalty. Well, Hull players looking for another try, but it's not to be. There's the final whistle, but we have to play out the game. According to the laws, the game must continue after the penalty. But if this goes to touch, well, he's not putting it to touch. I think Bradford quite content to play the game out. And they do. And that's the end. Mr. Berry sensibly going through the laws of the game, but it's that man there, number 3, Garry Schofield. The coach, Len Casey, said that he was going to play down the middle. He said he wouldn't be spectacular, he said it would be effective. But that's in, and Steve Norton